Let me ask you a question. Have you ever tried to save every single dollar for 30 days? Like, really commit to it. No random spending. No just this once. No little treats. Was it easy? How did you feel? Because I tried it. And somehow, I ended up spending more money than before. Yeah, I know. That's not how saving is supposed to work. But let me tell you what actually happened. Hi, I'm Maya. And this is probably the dumbest smart decision I've ever made. So it started simple. One morning, I checked my bank account. And I didn't like what I saw. Nothing dramatic. Just that quiet feeling like, where is my money even going? You know that feeling? Like you're not broke. But you're also definitely not building anything. So I decided, that's it. I'm fixing this. For 30 days, I would spend money only on essentials. No coffee. No snacks. No random online shopping at 11 p.m. Just survival mode. And honestly, the first few days felt amazing. Day 1, I skipped my coffee. Saved $5. I felt powerful. Like, financially reborn. Day 2, no snacks. Saved another $7. At this point, I was basically a money expert. Someone should have interviewed me already. Day 3, I cooked all my meals. Saved around $20. I opened my banking app and just stared at it like, wow, look at me. Responsible, mature, thriving. You ever save $10 and suddenly start planning your future as a millionaire? Yeah, that was me. But here's where things started to get weird. Not bad. Just different. I walked past a coffee shop. Didn't go in. Good decision, right? But then, I kept thinking about it. For like 2 hours. I even opened their menu online. Just to look. Which, by the way, nobody does just to look. That's step 1 of a very predictable mistake. And that's when I realized something. I wasn't just saving money. I was thinking about money all the time. By day 5, everything became a decision. Not a normal decision. A heavy one. I went to buy groceries. Simple task. In and out. Except, not really. I stood there comparing prices like my entire financial future depended on it. This apple or that apple. This brand or that brand. Do I even need apples? 40 minutes later, I walked out with almost nothing. That night, I was starving. Like, genuinely hungry. So what did I do? I ordered food. Not a small order. I deserve this after suffering order. Total cost? $28. Let's just pause for a second. I spent all day trying to save money, and then lost more in one decision. Okay, quick pause. If you've ever done something like this, trying to save money and somehow losing more, just hit like. I need to know I'm not the only one making these genius decisions. Anyway, that was just the beginning. That was the first crack. But it didn't stop there. By day 10, I was tired. Not physically, mentally. Every decision felt exhausting, even small ones. Should I buy better quality food or go cheap? Of course, I chose cheap because I was saving money. And then I got sick. Nothing serious, but enough to feel terrible, skip work, and guess what? order food again. So now I wasn't just saving money. I was losing energy, losing time, and still losing money. At this point, I remembered something I once heard from Warren Buffett. He said, "Price is what you pay. Value is what you get." And I realized I was focused on price, completely ignoring value. But the real turning point? That came on day 18. My shoes broke. Not slightly damaged, not fixable. Done. So I had a choice. Buy cheap shoes for $25 or decent ones for $90. And obviously, I picked the $25 ones. Because hey, saving money, right? At this point, saving money wasn't just a goal. It was my personality. 3 days later, the shoes broke again, and now I had no choice. I had to buy the $90 pair anyway. So instead of spending $90 once, I spent $115 trying to save money. Literally made me spend more. That's when it finally clicked. I wasn't being smart with money. I was being cheap. And those are not the same thing. It reminded me of something often said by Robert Kiyosaki. It's not how much money you make, but how much you keep. But nobody tells you how to keep it. Because just cutting everything? That doesn't work. It's like trying to lose weight by not eating. Sure, you'll lose something, but eventually, you crash. That's exactly what happened to me. So around day 20, I changed my approach. Instead of asking, "Is this cheap?" I started asking, "Is this actually worth it?" And that changed everything. I stopped cutting things that made my life better and started cutting things I didn't even care about. I bought quality where it mattered and ignored the rest. And suddenly, something interesting happened. I stopped feeling broke. Not because I was spending less, but because I was spending smarter. I even bought coffee again. And guess what? Nothing bad happened. No financial disaster. No collapse of my savings. Just a normal life. By the end of the 30 days, I didn't save the most money, but I stopped wasting it. And honestly, that was way more important. So if you're trying to save money right now, let me ask you something. Are you actually saving? Or are you just cutting things blindly? Because those are very different. And sometimes, the cheapest decision you can make ends up being the most expensive mistake. So yeah, that was my brilliant 30-day saving plan. I didn't become rich, but I definitely became smarter. And honestly, that's probably worth more. If you don't want to learn money the hard way like I did, make sure you subscribe. And if you enjoyed this, or learned something, just hit like. Because I'm testing all these things, so you don't have to lose money doing it yourself. It actually helps more than you think. See you in the next experiment.